children to watch. I had the great pleasure of meeting Tinky, Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe, and I really think that this is something that your children enjoy every day. I know you enjoy it, so why don't you give us a call at 1-800-707-1291. Now let's go over to Chris Lindsay.
Angela, thanks so much. Must have been a great experience to go and see the program actually being filmed. And one of the things that we try to do at WHYY is take the experience beyond just a television program to give you some opportunities to share the program with your children in another way. One of the ways that we'll do that, of course, if you enjoy the Teletubbies, is with this book, The Teletubbies Play Hide and Seek, a lift-a-flat book. I emphasize that because my 3-year-old daughter, Julia, the first thing she would do is grab a hold of this and start to pull the flaps apart, because inside, as you start to read the story, there's a little flip-up part where it says, "Who's that hiding behind the tree?" Pop. Oh, it's Tinky Winky, just like that. Every page is like this. Oh, there's about 15 pages in here. Be able to read it with your child once you pledge. Be able to read it with your child once you pledge $50 to WHYY and receive this as a thank you gift. Now, if you choose to be a little bit more generous, maybe at the $120 level, let me reach down here and grab these things. These are an audio cassette here and a video cassette. Teletubbies Nursery Rhymes on video and runs for about an hour. And then the album, Teletubbies, the album, the video cassette and the album and the book, all three for a gift of $120. So you can pop the cassette in the car. You can maybe, while you're cooking dinner, sit down with your child and watch a little bit of the nursery rhyme video and read the book right before bed. It's a wonderful combination for a wonderful and very generous pledge of $120 to WHYY, because in reality, what your money goes for are the great programs, and the thank you gifts are one way we say thanks. But the real way we want to thank you is with the programs we'll bring you all throughout the year. Once again, here's Angela.
Thank you, Chris. You know, I know that you're watching the Teletubbies because whenever I mention that I work at WHYY, I hear people say, oh, that's the station that airs the Teletubbies. That's the station with Sesame Street. So I know that you're enjoying the program, and it's not just the children, it's the parents, because I hear parents that can name the characters like Tinky, Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe, just like any of us that work here at WHYY. If you really enjoy this program, if this is the type of program that's important to you, if this is what you would like for your child to see, give us a call right now at 1-800-707-1291. I'll tell you, when I sat down with the producers and script writers of this show, they're really concerned about bringing the best to your children. The producer has a son herself, and she wants to make sure that the programs that she saw on TV were appropriate for her children. Isn't that the way it starts a lot of times? If this is what's important to you, give us a call at 1-800-707-1291. Let's go over to Chris Lindsay.
I think what works about so many of the children's programs that we bring you is the thought that goes into them beforehand and the age appropriateness of each program. Sesame Street may have one format. Mr. Rogers certainly has